she'll be dead with you. While foreign affairs are screwing rotten, like morale has hit rock bottom.
Hi, welcome to Topical Talk. We have a very interesting show planned for you today about the Romantic Depot, a store in Elmsford, New York.
Right.
But first, you might notice there's only two of us here today, so Rob would just like to explain Matt's absence.
Yeah, no, Matt, he's not feeling too well, but he'll be back here the next show. So I told him we'll miss you today,
Yes.
but he will be back.
We wish him well.
Yeah, we wish him well, correct, yeah.
The Romantic Depot opened in Elmsford in 2003, and it opened to considerable controversy at that time. It's actually a chain of adult stores throughout New York and New Jersey. It's located on Frontage Street in Elmsford, which is right off 9A and right adjacent to the on-ramp for 287 eastbound.
Right, that's right.
They have a website, www.romanticdepot.com, and you can shop online rather than going to the store. It's actually been a fixture of the neighborhood now for approximately 8 years.
8 years, right?
And the issues now are, is the controversy over? Have they become an accepted part of the community, a good neighbor? And what do they actually sell? So that's our subject today.
That's right.
So let's meet our guests from the Romantic Depot.
Correct, yeah. On Topical Talk. We're back.
Okay, let's
Topical.
now meet our guests. Rob, would you introduce them to our audience?
Yes, okay, this is Chach
How you doing?
and Ali from the Romantic Depot. And they're here, they're gonna educate us on, you know, for couples, married couples, boyfriend, girlfriends, people who are engaged, you know, all the different type of products that they sell and that help out marriages and relationships, correct?
Right.
Could you
right.
tell us something about yourselves? For instance, Chach, you are what, the manager of the Elmsford store?
Yeah, I'm actually the manager of the both locations, the West Nyack and the Elmsford location. I'm a designer also. I mean, this is kind of a job, but it's also, you know, something I enjoy. You know.
What do you design? Clothing?
I actually do store windows and you know, stuff of that nature, merchandising.
I think that's great, store windows.
Yeah.
Very, very good.
And where are you from? Yonkers,
I
Westchester?
live in Yonkers, New York. So.
No,
How about you,
nice.
Ali?
Very nice.
Oh, I'm from Rockland, and I have this as a part-time job. I'm a sales associate
And what
Right.
store is that?
at the Rockland one over in
And
West
what
Nyack.
town is that? West Nyack?
West Nyack.
Right behind the mall.
How are the community relations presently in Elmsford?
Right.
I feel it's gotten better over time. At first, you know, there was controversy. Most recently, there was, you know, election came up, and there was, you know, a little bit more controversy brought up. I feel like over time, the store's become accepted. A lot of times, people think that it brings down the neighborhood, and you know, that's actually untrue. It brings in people that would not necessarily even come to the area. Most of the customers that we have are, you know, couples and
Right,
you know,
right.
older people that actually are coming to, you know, give the town business.
Right, you mentioned there's a few elderly people, right? 80-year-olds, did you mention, Ali?
Yeah, they're coming, they're comfortable with everything, and
With
they're just
everything?
trying to really like spice it up and
I-
get back
I-
to where it was.
I think it's great.
It's
Great,
phenomenal.
and you know, and this is again, it's not, you know, pornography. This is not, you know, children under 18. This is for like couples
Right.
that help to keep relationships and marriage, like you said, Ali, alive,
You
right?
just feel healthy and good about yourself.
Right, right. And sex is within couples is part of nature.
Right.
How
You
is
know, and it shouldn't
how
be
is the Rockland County store? How is its relationship with the community?
It's fine.
Fine?
I mean, we have a big range of people from like 18 to like 80-year-olds.
80. I think that's
Just
beautiful. I think it's great.
That's
A
great.
lot of people comfortable to come in. You have to be.
Right. When some of the people that come in, you know, let's say like middle-aged, let's say 30-year-olds or 40-year-olds, let's say females, what are some of the things that they mention or look for or purchase? You know, and also men of that age, let's say from 30 to 50-year-olds. What are some of the things that you?
I mean, I feel like the media and television really, you know, influences, you know, some of the people that wouldn't necessarily come in off the street. You know, as far as like, you know, the Rabbit was on Sex and the City. Dr. Oz shows some items. You know, these are the items that a lot of customers come in off the street and they mentioned to us.
Right, yeah, that
The
I
rabbit?
mentioned. But Dr. Oz, I know you have one product here that he mentioned on his show, right?
Right.
To help stimulate, was it the prostate? Or,
It's actually it's a
G-spot.
couples toy. It does clitoral and G-spot.
the G-spot,
It's a-
right? And that orgasms is not a thing that we should be ashamed of.
Right.
that
No,
it's
and that's an intense one not to be ashamed of.
Let me just say one thing. If they, I think it's 80 or 85% of marriages, the wives or the female is not satisfied by the male partner.
Right.
This is the statistic that I looked up.
Right.
You know, maybe some of these, maybe by the men getting educated, the husbands.
I feel guilty.
You feel
You should.
Don't feel guilty. Don't feel guilty.
I mean,
But
honestly-
maybe this can educate them, and maybe this can help the.
It comes down with being
Sex.
comfortable in communication, I think. Like, if you're going to sit there and not speak about what you enjoy or, you know, be open-minded to stuff, like,
Right.
you know, that's really what comes into play. Like, if somebody's going to be more reserved about it, it's not necessarily a bad thing, but, you know, they are toys that help out. And,
Right,
you know,
right. This shouldn't
that's
be-
kind of what we help out. A lot of couples come in with questions, and, you know, we provide them with a toy. And a lot of times we have, like, return customers because they're happy
They're happy, right,
with,
right.
you know.
No, I think that's great. This should not be a hush-hush thing. This should, it's not like how would you say, voodoo? You know, everyone thinks voodoo, this is all bad. Oh, keep this quiet.
Right, I
You know,
understand.
This
Right,
is part
right,
of
definitely.
life and part of marriages and couples.
Right.
And we're talking heterosexual couples, lesbians, and gay. You
Right.
know, like even Obama last night on the news, they were saying, you know, which Obama, which I also agree, that if two people love each other, I mean, I may not. I'm a heterosexual. I may not understand, you know, gays or lesbians, that type. But
Right.
you know, if two people love each other and they're not causing harm to anybody, and they want to get married, I'm all for it.
Yeah.
And it was on. I
Exactly.
think Obama also is for same.
Well, they said that they
Spelling
would
on
not. They were
something,
not
right?
going to defend the law
Defend the
anymore, guarding only heterosexual marriage. They would no longer defend federal
Oh,
law
I see.
on
I
that
see.
issue.
Right. Right.
They said that the Congress will have to arrange for other counsel or whatever to defend it if they want to.
I see.
Tell
I
us
see.
something. What
Yep.
What are some of the problems that an adult store faces nowadays? Is there competition from the internet?
Right,
Yeah,
that's a good
I feel
point.
internet is a competition. Just I feel like that's true with any business. I mean, it's it's hard because you can buy stuff online. The main issue with that is what are you really buying? Like I've had customers that come in and they've purchased an item, let's say, and they saw the picture and it was great, and they've had it shipped, but then when they've got it, it's completely different.
Yeah,
like any other experience, buying a guitar, whatever.
Right.
It's better
If you're buying a plasma television, it's a little different than buying something.
better to see your dildo in
Like
person.
You want to know what
Right.
you're taking home.
tangible. You know, you want to touch it. You want to see it.
Right,
So that you don't-
You
material.
want
what
to
it-
touch that? I know. As soon as you saw
No,
that.
not that. Maybe something else, but not that. Oh, you're bad. No, but this is good. I'm sorry.
But yeah, I mean that's one huge issue. I mean, like I said, people come in and they're, they like the idea that they can see the toy prior to them buying it.
Right.
I mean, that's something that sets us apart from, most stores in general is that,
Absolutely.
we give the option for the customer to actually see the toys as demos.
And so you know about some of these things, how to use them. You're familiar with it,
Right.
like any salesperson.
I mean, our staff is trained for that. I mean,
I see a swing over there.
Yeah, I want to ask you, fantasy swing. What? I have no idea. What is that?
that's an everything and all around kind of item right there. You can use it as a
Right.
hammock. You can use it.
You can sleep on it.
You can sleep on it? Oh my goodness.
So I see that just on the side of the box, there are certain positions that people can be put on in the swing. Is that
Right.
And what does an item like that go for?
I mean, it depends. We have different styles. This particular one we sell for roughly, a little over 100. I mean, it really depends. I mean, with any kind of toy, with anything in life, you kind of get what you pay for. I mean, we sell cheaper items.
Does it come in black?
It does come in black and cheetah print.
Really?
And zebra.
Cheetah print.
And you take MasterCard and Visa?
Yes, we do.
With the product.
You're gonna purchase one now, Jim?
It's nice. It's a pretty unique
What's
item.
more?
It's
Yeah,
a
no,
unique item. You could take it down. You basically just put a little hook in the ceiling.
I was
So if
gonna ask
anything,
you,
you
how
hang
do
a
you- how
potted
do you
plant
install
there.
it?
A few, a little hanging plant or
Disguise
something.
when grandma comes.
Oh my
So she doesn't ask, what's that harness over there?
You know what I'm hearing a lot too now on the cable and the TV is pole.
Pole
like
dancing.
stripper
Pole
poles.
dancing.
Not that we're promoting stripper.
Oh.
but pole
For
dancing.
them.
Now they have that as like
Exercise.
exercise routine.
And we have an instructional video in the back.
Oh, you do?
Really?
I think that's fantastic. A lot of people, a lot of women are into this.
It's
you
a
know,
good
trying
workout.
to
It's-
you know,
yeah, it's
stimulate
extremely-
their marriage and their loved one.
As a litigation attorney, I would like to take a break here and say that if you are going to engage in pole dancing, please make sure that your mate affixes the pole very securely to the floor and ceiling.
that
Otherwise, you're going to
swing
have a
as well?
happy night at the emergency
You could bring up
room.
Jersey Shore
And
for that.
goes-
It's
the Jersey
safe.
Shore. The Jersey Shore, and that goes for the swing as well. You want to make sure that's
The swing,
all
yes,
right.
hit a beam, please, because
wanna
we
use
don't,
Probably
you
give
you
the
know,
number out just in case.
Yeah, right. And if something does happen,
give them a call,
me,
please.
darn it.
All right, can I ask you this? What like was on Dr. Oz show? Can you? Is this the one?
This is the, yeah, this is the
Can
We
you
Vibe.
explain a little bit
This-
about?
Allie, you know,
Oh my gosh.
you're all about the We Vibe.
Can I take it out?
Yes, you had.
All right, so look. This part goes in the girl, goes
Okay.
in her vagina.
Okay,
This part lays flat on her clit.
right.
All right, so there's 9 different settings of wowness.
Wow,
It's vibrating.
Vibrating.
It's just,
Oh my goodness gracious
it's a
me.
hidden button, so
God
you
help me.
don't have to have it so bulky.
It's a hidden button.
And it's a hidden charger, so you don't have to invest
hidden
in
charger.
many batteries.
Wow.
I like this product. Most of it is hidden.
Yeah, no, very,
But
very
the
nice.
orgasm is not.
Yes.
All right.
Flat enough on the
That
bottom.
disturbs 3D upstairs.
Right,
That
right.
disturbs
And
the whole
orgasms are
neighborhood.
very good.
Because it's a G-spot funder. It's intense.
Wow.
It's flat enough that the guy can still enter.
Can that find water? Do you know? If
It may find water.
Wow, yeah.
so I see the point you're
Faucets
making.
may explode.
That
Now
it's
I know why
small in
Dr.
size. And,
Now I know why Dr. Oz likes this one.
Yeah. Wow.
No, this is good. Very
That was
good,
actually
yeah.
better than Dr.
surprised
Berman's
Dr. Oz
explanation there.
I'm surprised Dr. Oz still comes to work, you know?
Yeah, no, right, correct.
What else caught your
God
fancy?
forgive me. Okay.
Sorry.
Where's the prostate one? Because that's another help for the man. I want to, if you could explain to the audience a little bit about.
Take it away.
I mean,
is your
anything.
favorite?
I mean, anything. I mean, there are like anal toys as far prostate as well as
There
for
are
women.
so many prostate products, he's confused about what you're referring to.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, this one right here. You spoke about that. This can actually help stimulate man's
The white-
prostate.
the white one?
The white one, yeah.
Right.
Which is actually a lot of as men get older, it's very common for men
This
to
is our
have
new prostate stimulator.
prostate issues, and Dr. Oz, he mentioned
Right.
about stimulating the prostate, and that actually having sex, more sex,
Available in different
with loving
colors.
couples is actually very healthy and good for the
Right.
prostate.
It
That's all I have to say.
Yourself.
Well, it
you,
you know
Riley.
it decreases the risk of prostate cancer.
Right,
You know
right.
that's one of the things. I mean, you know, prostate, you know, massagers, there's vibrating ones. This one's actually not a vibrating one. This is more of a this one's just more of like a manual one. I
Manual,
mean,
okay.
there's different styles. I mean, everyone's to their own
I see.
on how, which toy
Can you
they
just tell
like.
me that the person can hold on to this end of it rather than...
Right. Well, this end actually would be the end you hold on. This is for the perineum. Is that the word we're going with?
You're going with the good.
I like you,
But
Chach.
and most people refer to it as gooch, but the gooch area, you know,
Spell
like
that?
Terminology.
Can you spell it?
I can't spell that. But
So you used it in a sentence.
I think you guys are great. I think you
I
guys
tried.
are
I tried
great.
last night to learn that.
That is...
But I mean, you know, there's
that's the correct
different.
I
terminology.
would like to get a part-time job here.
I mean, that's just
It's
a
the best thing
prostate
ever.
Everybody
Takes
does.
all the stress of life away.
yeah, it's beautiful.
And you
I
get a
already
sick
feel
discount
less
for
stress
your-
in my life.
Sick needs.
Glass
Yeah, no, great.
gem.
Okay, what's a glass gem?
It's like Anthony.
I mean, glass
God help
toys are. I mean, this is just one in particular. I mean, there's several different types of
Absolutely
glass
beautiful-
toys.
Beautiful glass sculpture.
Yeah, no, it
Glass
does.
toys are actually great. There's a really, I feel like most customers that come in, they're very
The name
scared
itself
to
says
buy glass toys because they believe that they're going to break inside of them. There's going to be a problem.
No, but
That's the questions I get the most times. I mean, it's made out of like very thick glass, like Pyrex material. You know, like it's. As long as this is the type of toy that can last forever. It's also
Wait, I'm
hypoallergenic.
sorry, I'm a little confused. So is this glass or this is not glass?
This is the glass toy.
is
I
a
mean, this is
glass.
just one
Hypoallergenic,
example of several
imagine.
glass toys that we sell.
But I kind of
No
agree with you
latex.
that God forbid it breaks. You know.
I mean, you know, you gotta take a little bit more care of it. You gotta, you know, you cannot
not
take
gonna
this
have
and
the
throw it on the
roughest sex
floor.
no,
all
right,
time
right,
with
again,
this.
right.
But I mean, some, you know, again, like it's non-porous, so no bacteria, anything like that.
Right,
It's
understood.
aside from that, it's, you know, it's
Can I just say one
lasts
thing?
forever.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but what the hell is that?
This, I thought it was some kind of an engagement ring when I
engagement
first
ring?
saw it.
You
but it
might
was
get
like
a proposal.
I was gonna
after
say,
you
if you
do
go
that.
up to a woman with that, you go home with them. That's it.
But now I realize
For anybody
that
who has a boyfriend or a girlfriend and you're
That's it.
waiting for marriage, maybe get one of
Much
these.
That
cheaper,
would
more
be-
pleasurable
You
than an
should've brought the
engagement
lover that's been
ring.
sitting at the counter, the pink one.
The
that
lover.
says diamond.
You
I
should've
still
brought
wanna
it in.
buy.
I believe this is somewhat
It's actually in a ring
intuitive.
box.
Basically, this is a cock ring. So guys would wear
He said
this.
I don't think we have to be intuitive
We don't
anymore.
have to do it anymore, right? Correct.
Oh,
This
penis
has a-
ring.
This has a feature
Yeah, explain this one.
that when you press against it,
Oh my
Touch
God.
oh, it
sensitive.
feels so good.
I
on
can
my
feel it from here.
fingers.
Okay.
But you have the option as well of on the side, you could just press the
Constant
button and
vibration.
constant
Oh, there is
vibration.
a tiny button on the side. These things are ingeniously
Wow,
made. Will they
wow.
get a Swiss watchmaker to make this
I would
thing?
love to be a toy
I mean, as
designer.
far as
Let me
cock
tell you
rings, like I'll just tell you like exactly what they're used for. A cock ring basically is used for several things. And basically, what it does is it prolongs a guy from ejaculating. That's the
Right.
main reason. Some guys, secondly, it will keep a guy, it keeps a guy erect. Some guys that have prostate issues will use that to basically keep them,
Right.
hard to, and then basically there's non-vibrating types. This one's particularly a vibrating type. This one basically, adds stimulation for the female partner.
Right.
There's even ones you could put around your,
Yeah, there's all
Right,
different
what?
types. I
I don't
mean,
know the right word to say
Okay.
on
the
here.
gooch.
The gooch as well, for
yeah.
like extreme sensation.
We'll call it like Oprah says, cha-cha.
Let's
Nice.
call it the Chach, around the
Thanks,
Chach.
that's
Cha-cha,
nicknamed
right?
after
Oh,
me.
no,
That's
she calls- I
good.
forgot what Oprah calls it.
I think Gooch is very descriptive.
I think the
Perfect word.
Jai, I forgot what she said anyway. I'm
The
sorry.
JJ,
The
maybe?
J, the JJ, the
Oh,
JJ.
Goes completely around it, so to speak.
Right, well, this would go around, there's different styles. This one would go around just the top portion. This is clitoral stimulation of the top. Again, there's double, ones with 2 bullets. There's a lot of different styles. Everyone's kind of, again, everyone's to their
Now,
own.
what would you say to someone who gets onto Route 287, they pass the Romantic Depot, I gotta stop in there, and they just can't bring themselves to go.
Good
What
question.
would you say?
Make a big U-turn?
Yeah.
I don't see the reason why not.
In other words, it's not intimidating, it's not
No,
embarrassing, you
everybody
can ask
there is
questions.
all our staff is, everyone's there, I feel, for the most part, to have a good time. We kind of know about this just
We've all
because.
been there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's kind of, it's what it is. If you want a pretty blunt description of how something works and want to see how, example,
Right.
then why not? I feel like coming into our store as opposed to learning on the internet. And the internet, teaches you it can tell you anything basically.
Allie, a guy comes in, asks you some question about some intimate use of a toy or something. You don't feel any qualms. You're trying to be
I
professional. you just-
really,
She gets their
Bam.
number.
I have gotten 2 numbers and I have met up with a couple people.
Good for
But
you.
for the most part,
For the most part, I'm very professional.
Right,
Oh,
right.
man.
you give
Yes.
them
Right.
I like to take things out of the boxes. I like to purchase them so I know what I'm talking about.
Right,
I mean,
right.
I really have no shame because it's sex.
Yeah, no, that's great. And men and women should not, like when you mentioned about passing by, they should not be ashamed of this. They should not be embarrassed or ashamed. This is part of life.
Okay. Clone a Willy kit. Part of life.
Okay, part of life.
That's a
Now,
great
this-
couple's toy.
this
That's something
is-
great to do on a
What
weekend.
could clone a
weekend?
Willy
Okay, yeah. Tell
possibly
us about
be?
this.
But is this going to make me feel inadequate that my Willy perhaps?
No,
is not
that's
and
to
needs
make
be
You
you.
can have
cloned?
free
That's the
Willy and
complete
clone it.
opposite.
Oh,
Are you
Free Willy
this
is
are
more
you-
like
are
Free
you
Free Willy.
Oh
Free
my-
him into the world of
Most-
Elmsford.
Let's put it like this:
my
most
Lord.
customers
Not
come
sure I
And
in.
then
wanna
you
be
can sell yours
free.
online.
Elmsford. But
Since you guys were interested in this, some
yeah.
guys come in and they say, hey, this toy right here is, I can't do all this. This toy is basically making a vibrating replica of what you are.
Yeah, it's
So
typical.
it's
It's
a
like
rewind,
Iraq,
rewind.
yeah.
One second. What exactly
I
does this do
can't
for the
do
woman?
all
the
this.
woman?
you can't wiggle and vibrate,
Oh, I
and
see.
this
You do
is
that
this
with
is
the
a
help of that
rabbit.
ring and
I
vibrate
see.
a little.
so people come in and say, my girlfriend ran off to Florida with this.
Better that than a guy.
You're right. Hey, you know what?
And so
True, I guess.
they need advice to compete with the,
I get that a lot. I don't know about you, right?
what the hell
Some-
is this?
I feel like guys
Well,
will
if you're
speak.
comfortable
Oh
with
my
who you
God.
are down and like what you're doing, then you should not be ashamed. Like,
Guys
I
are
do
guys are
say
visual
guys.
people. You like,
Yes.
yeah, why not? Like,
I
Yeah,
feel
I feel
that
like-
the
Look at
man
that then.
in couples,
Did
in
you put both
couples.
sides on?
Oh my God, what the hell is that doing?
Did he get the?
It's
did he get
waving
the
at
rabbit
me.
on? Saying
May I
free
just say
Willy,
I want to
free
say
Willy.
one more thing.
You're free.
Free Willy.
God forgive me. No, but I mean, all right. Like when you mentioned before that it's one big issue is the for men is the pre-ejaculation, correct?
Right.
So like
I mean, that's that or that's
a lot of women complain about that in couples.
Not as much as you would think. I feel like that's guys
Just their own
believing
preoccupation.
that. Right. I mean, we sell different things like what's by you, stud
Yeah,
100.
what's all this here? If you can categorize.
Well,
it.
we kind of try to group them together by different. That's more
So
over
what
there. That's more foreplay items. I mean, the SX pill that's right in front of you.
Okay, that's right here.
That's a guide. That's it's an all natural enhancement. There's enhancement
Okay.
products on the market basically.
Like Viagra, like similar to Viagra.
The difference between that and Viagra is more forces an erection. I feel like those are just more of an enhancement.
I see.
That's an all natural substance that you can buy over the counter. Viagra, Cialis, you would need a prescription. That's.
So if men are having trouble, that they are.
I mean, yeah, it's basically enhances everything.
Enhances
The
everything, right.
stud 100 is a for what you said, like
I'm
guys.
sorry. Which one is this?
All the way to the left.
Oh, this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
calling you a stud.
Can you talk
Yeah, I
about
thought you were calling me a stud.
good head eventually?
Yes, we'll get to get that.
He is really good at talking about good head because he gives good head.
Oh my goodness.
Go ahead. What were you saying?
gracious. Okay, no. So I
Could it
wanted
be
to know more.
so
This
deep
is not a
So-
personal endorsement of anyone's skills here.
No.
I'm actually
and not
quite
lawyer
horrible.
numbers
This
either.
is educational. This is
High
an
five to make
educational
me look all
program, and
smarty.
we're trying to bring things
Which would
out
be-
that people should be.
Yeah, what were you saying?
Not so-
That
No, I
would
want to say
fit
are these creams? What are these liquids here now? Because I spoke about.
Well,
what are
like,
these things here? And
they're this right here is this is a lubricant. This is lubricants.
for male or female or both?
It's for both. I mean,
both,
that
okay.
one in particular, that's a silicone base. There's two different types. There's a water based and there's a silicone based.
I see.
The main difference is silicone based doesn't really evaporate with friction, anything like that. I personally think silicone based is a little bit better
He
of
sold
a.
me on that.
He sold you on that?
I was all water-based before shopping with him.
It's better. It's it's just all around. It's great for massage. It's great for anal toys. It's it's a type
Go
of
on down to Romania,
that bottle.
find out if you're water-based or
Correct, yeah, exactly right.
Eros
Be
is
a
honestly
water
one of our SX pill. Eros is like one of our best sellers in the store, just because people try it out. It's it's something different. I mean, you can buy wet in the supermarket, something like
Right,
that.
right.
I mean, the Eros is a little bit more unique.
Right.
No,
No,
I mean,
interesting stuff.
the
Yes.
the Kama Sutra is more of a massage. That's not a lubricant. The main difference is those have sugar in them. Anything sugar related, you cannot use vaginally.
I
Yeah,
see.
that looks
Okay.
interesting. Was that
And,
a
and this one
CD
you
or
mentioned the DVD that actually will help maybe men and women. It kind of educate them.
Yeah, I mean,
speak about it 'cause I'm not too
the thing is
Ignorant
like,
speaking. I'm sorry.
It's bliss.
I mean, most people think, like, oh, I can download porn on the internet. Like,
Right,
that's
right.
great. I mean, porn, you go to these sites, you get a virus, it's whatever. But I
Right.
mean, it's there are also DVDs that are more, educational DVDs for couples.
For
to,
couple- for couples.
there's different
Couple
styles.
oriented.
A lot of, people want to, learn how to, find a G-spot. They have DVDs for that. They have,
right.
we have people that come in specifically for those. So,
Right. No, I think that's great. I
Yeah.
think that's great.
Could you imagine though?
Yeah.
Oh, you got a new CD? Yeah. What? Trying to find the G spot. How long you been looking?
Not finding Nemo, finding
Does
G-spot.
it come with a map? That
Let me tell you, a lot of people have different.
No, you're right. You're right.
Can
That's
I
wonderful.
Can I mention one thing that we kind of skipped over? This one here, I was a little unclear. This goes.
It went on. I just picked it up.
Okay, the JJ, and this is
Clit.
the clit. Okay, so it's doing two things. It's satisfying
It's
a woman
doubly-
two ways. I see.
right, it's the best of both worlds, I
The
guess
best
you
of
could
both
say.
worlds.
And it has little controls, so
Yeah,
it'll.
different
I mean,
functions.
one can
Put
control
your finger
clitorally,
right there.
one can
Huh?
control.
Put your finger on the bunny.
What's the bunny?
The bunny?
The bunny,
This is
man.
the bunny?
The clit man.
Oh,
This is the bunny.
Oh, that's the bunny. I'm learning here. I'm learning, people.
The bunny. And we have all
I'm
different
touching
things.
a
We have
rabbit.
hummingbirds.
There's different styles. I mean,
Birds. Okay, nice. Yeah, very
there's
nice.
different
Love
style
it.
rabbits. Some have beads inside of them. Some do waves. Some do, that's again why a lot of times people will come into the store, because there's so many different types. You can type in rabbit online and get a million different types.
A million different types.
I mean,
You
there's
don't know
this.
what you're going to be feeling.
There's so much
in you. You
variety
have
that
to
at least
Right.
here you
check
can
it
in the
out.
store you can see it, you
Right.
can touch it, tangible. You can see what you like.
Now,
to
I
do.
was in the store, in the Elmsford store.
Yeah.
Nice, well lit. clean, modern.
Sounds good.
Products nicely
Guess I'm doing my
displayed. So your advice would be to just go in there like in any other store?
Come in there, you know,
Don't be
come have
bashful.
fun. Don't be bashful.
Or
I
if you're in
mean,
Rockland, into the Nyack store?
go see Allie. She has half these toys in her trunk.
There's also lingerie
No,
for women like
That's right. There's also
Victoria's
clothing,
Secret.
sort of like sexy lingerie also?
We sell
Like
lingerie.
Victoria's Secret, right? You have similar stuff.
Yeah, I
Baby
mean,
gowns
we
and
sell a
stuff
little
for
bit different than
strippers.
Victoria's Secret. And Victoria's Secret, I feel like they, you know, we're a little bit more, you know, I wouldn't say raunchy, but a little bit more specific.
Yeah, like
you know.
fetish. There's like costumes, like schoolgirl
costumes.
stuff.
Right.
A lot of heels.
So,
Right. And there's things also for gay marriage, gay couples and lesbian couples. also
right.
here.
I mean, take it away, Allie.
Take it away, Allie. Allie, do
This
your
is my
thing.
specialty,
Do your thing,
apparently.
Allie.
This is our
Allie, we love you. Okay.
strapless strap-on.
Okay.
Amazing.
It is pretty amazing.
Wow. Interesting.
Would you like to say that from your experience of it, or can I say that
My
from?
God, Chach.
It's used.
Strap
It can
on.
be used for girl on girl, girl on guy.
Right.
But not guy on guy. But it's pretty
Okay.
amazing. You have the option of making it vibrate or not.
Oh wow.
And it
okay.
comes in 4 different sizes. So
Wow, that's
it's
great.
pretty
No, beautiful.
phenomenal.
I mean, as
And
far
it's
as
a nice angle.
Yeah, I could see that.
I mean, the thing that makes something like this unique, we have different strap-ons. We have the ones that are an old school style that have like a leather harness and you buy the toy.
Right.
This one's more of a, you know, again, strapless, but it pleasures both partners.
That
so
looks
it's something
like it
a
was
little
engineered-
bit
I'm
G-spot. Yeah, I was
It was
gonna say
engineered by a girl.
The engineered by
Yeah.
a girl, and that looks like it was engineered well. Very well. Yep.
Yeah.
The
She knew what
angles
she
and everything.
wanted.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So I mean,
beautiful,
this
yeah.
is, you know, a popular toy.
So people need not be bashful.
Right.
They can come right up and ask a question, and if they want to just shop and
Yeah,
look at
observe
stuff,
it.
then no one will violate their privacy.
Don't be ashamed of this. This is education here.
That's wonderful.
Right. Correct. Yeah.
Victoria's Rock is not the only one that tells you to come
Okay,
through the
briefly,
store.
Oh, yeah. Good point, Chick. Give me a high five, baby. High five. There you go.
what's in the future now? Do you have any knowledge? I know you're a manager and you are a sales associate, but
Right.
do you have any knowledge of future plans of the company? Are you going to stay in Elmsford?
I mean,
What's happening in the future? Yeah.
We're not planning on going anywhere. I mean, if anything, you know, like as far as the future, it's what they develop. I mean, we stay on point, like, you know, as far as Lilo, you know, any new products that come out, we get them in the store.
You get them,
so,
right,
I mean, you know, we always try to stay on point with everything and, you know, just change it up. You know, just like everybody wants to, you know, try new things. We, you know,
Yeah,
offer
right.
new things. So
Stimul-
the same
stimul-
customers can continue to come back and always find something new. So that's-
Stimulation is always good in
Right.
relationships.
Thank you very much on behalf of Topical Talk and Rob. I'd like to thank very much for Chach and Ali coming down and talking about this.
You guys
to
were
us.
great. Fantastic.
Thanks
And
for
thank you
having
for
us.
thank you for educating
Thank
us.
you very much for watching, and we will see you soon, hopefully with our pal Matt here next time
Correct.
on
And a
Topical
rabbit.
Talk
Every email
Not
is
your prostate
topical
massager?
talk
at hotmail.com.
at hotmail.com.
Good night.
We'll see you. Good night.
Bang, 2250.